It's Misha ÁINE Tyrrell here, tuning in from Bundjalung country to you, about 9 hours north from where Maeolísa and Carolyn on Gadigal country, Sydney. I'm tuning in to you from the BYRON Theatre here, back to you in the Druid, and here to honour the relationship, the friendship, the creativity, the collaboration and the absolute mischief between Maeolísa and my father, Seán Tyrrell. Many of you in this theatre now will have witnessed the Druid production and which debuted at the Galway Arts Festival in the 90s, where Dad had this idea to bring forth the 1780s poem by Brian Merriman, The Midnight Court, and set it to traditional Irish music, and he reached out to Maeolísa, of course, to co-captain that journey with him. And it went on to have so many different lives and iterations, and a beautiful testament to both of theirs creativity and intertwingling and all through those years, no matter where they were on what sides of the world. And in 2020, it was due to come back to the Galway Arts Festival, but COVID cut that short. And sadly, in this time now, we've lost both Maeolísa and Seán. But what we still have is the 1780s incredible poem, and that connection between both Maeolísa and Seán, and what they gave the Galway arts scene, what they gave the Irish music and arts community, and what they gave onto globally in the world, both together. It started in the seeds in Galway. And it was such a progressive poem in the 1780s, speaking of, you know, feminism and against the church, and also a dig at corruption and greed in politics. And in the 90s, when they brought that to the theatres, it also had a bit of risk and progressiveness, not only in the incredible idea of having traditional Irish musicians on stage for it, but also in the content of the poem and reimagining it for that time with the new translation. And tonight I'm going to sing for you the words of Queen Abel, who presided over the Midnight Court, which was an all-female court with the attorney as well of Mary McPartland, who's no longer with us. And Queen Abel decreed in this song that the Manona Heron, the women, had won the battle of the sexes in the Midnight Court, and that it was up to the men to work better, to procreate for Ireland's future. Manona Heron, I must declare, your treatment has been far from fair. I cannot but be shocked to know our women's plight has sunk so low. Unwanted, haggard, tired and sore, turned away from every door, and that the country's on its ear, exploited by each racketeer. So grab each male who's still unmarried, 21, and have him carried. Tie him to the nearest tree, make quite sure that he can't break free. Strip him of his coat and shirt, flail him till he's really hurt. Adults who never stood a stud, whose weapon was a perfect dud. Never even tried to use it, never bothered to amuse it, never got their powder hot, just sat upon their balls and shot. And I feel really honoured to have grown up and been around the likes of all of the cast and crew over so many iterations of the show, and inspired by those strong women in my life, and the feminist men like Maeolísa and Seán, who brought such stories to life with such gusto as well. Today is also Seán's birthday, so those of you celebrating hopefully a Galway win today as well with the football. He's trying to steal the spotlight again from Maeolísa with his birthday being today, but it gives me such great honour to sing for ye back in Galway on his birthday and keep his songs alive. So Vincent has also asked me to sing Cry of a Dreamer for ye. And when I sing this song, I sing it for both Maeolísa and for Seán, and for all the incredible arts and musicians and dreamers that have kept so much of our culture and our music and our stories and our poetry alive for so many years. I feel so honoured to come from a line of that. And this song was written, a poem by John Boyle O'Reilly in the 1800s. And again, Seán, my dad, set it to music and kept this story alive, which again could be just as relevant today, just like the Midnight Court in its words and messages that it pass on. So as I gather here in a beautiful theatre space, and you're in a beautiful theatre space, and inside the Galway Arts Festival, we have so many beautiful spaces to keep all these dreams and stories and artists alive. And so, yeah, I send this up to both Seán and Maeolísa and thank them for instilling the dreams in all of us to keep them going. I'm tired planning and toiling in the crowded hives of men. How weary of building and spoiling and building and spoiling again. And I long for the dear old river where I dream my youth away. For a dreamer lives forever, and the toiler will die in a day. I'm sick of the showy seeming of a life that is half a lie, with the faces aligned with scheming in the throngs that hurries us by. From the sleepless thoughts endeavor, I will go where the children they play. For a dreamer lives forever, and a thinker will die in a day. I can feel no pride but pity for the burden that the rich endure. There's nothing sweet in the city save the patient lives of the poor. From the little hands too skillful and the child mind choked with weeds. A daughter's heart that's grown willful, and a father's heart that bleeds. No, no, from the streets, rude bustle, from the trophies of mart and stage, I would fly to the woods, low rustle, and the meadows kindly page. Let me dream as of old by the river, beloved for the dream always. For a dreamer lives forever, and the toiler will die in a day. Guramila Mahagit, and I hope to see you in Galway in September. And again next year, I'm coming over for shows and beautiful hangs with all of you. So hopefully I'll see you soon. Guramahagit.